Welcome back to Crafting with Rocks. This is Aholibamah, and I am about to do something unthinkable. Well, yeah, that's about the only way to put it. So here we are in the end, and I'm going to fight a boss, but it's not going to be the Ender Dragon. It's going to be the Wither. But first, we need to set up the area for the Wither by throwing a bunch of eggs. So the idea here is that we have a whole bunch of baby chicks that are pretty easy to kill, and the wither explodes and turns them all into wither roses, which we can then use to make other farms. So we'll get on with this, and once I've got all the chicks in, then I will bring you back. So we have all of the chickens in place, but to make sure that the wither kills them and they turn into roses, we don't want to take any chances after all. Even if it poisons me. Everybody got it? Okay, here we go. Can I put it in? Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. There we go. Looks like it worked. Alright, almost 2 stacks of wither roses. That could make a decent farm, I think. So we'll put those in here and keep those for next time. So, meanwhile, I think since I'm here, I will revamp some of this and level off the terrain around this so that it's easier to fight the dragon when it comes time to do that again. So I'll get to work on this, and I'll see you soon. And so, as promised, I have upgraded the farm to be totally AFK. So now I don't have to worry about swords. There are still going to be chickens, but there will be no more guys waiting here for me to kill, unless I decide to come back and change it out again. So there's that. Okay, here we are in the end. I'm going to dig an ender. Well, dig down to the base of the world to make the ender. And I want it to be straight out from this platform so that it's easier to get to. So I am digging downwards, and I will stop when I get a hole out, and then I will continue the staircase that I began on the obsidian pillar and go from there. Once I get down to the bottom of the obsidian pillar, which is at the base of the world, then I will use that to bridge out and make the platform for the ender. So I will bring you back once I have something to show you here. I'll just keep working on this. Oh, hey, and here we are. Let's spread that out. And there we go. Well, that's where it comes up to once it's built. From here, just hippity hop all the way over here until I can come back with some stairs. And this is quite a distance. Head over to this obsidian pillar where I've begun a staircase. It could be a bad choice of pillars to begin with, but it's the one that I have, so I will keep hacking at it. Here is where it starts to get scary because there's no guardrails to hold me in. So here we go. I guess we've got, oh, we're at 12, so not much further to go. Just keep hacking at it until I get there, and hopefully no Enderman comes and pushes me off. Okay, this is a little nerve-wracking. I have bridged out until I am 128 blocks from the nearest spawnable block. All I've got is glass holding me up above the bottom of the void here. So at this point, I think what I want to do is 32 blocks of basalt to mark the area that I'm going to be carpeting. I should probably carpet as I go. Yeah, I think I'll carpet as I go so that nothing can spawn on it, and then I'll come back and double carpet later. And at the end of this 32 blocks, I will build the Enderman farm. So we'll get that out there, and then I'll show you what's going on. So I built it up to the extent that I can, and I realized I don't have a name tag for an endermite. So I'm going to go back and get some more ender pearls and a name tag, and then I'll be back. And hopefully this will all work out. Maybe I'll get 2 name tags just in case. So I got the endermite in a minecart on a piece of iron bar, and I'm taking out this carpet so that it's a spawnable area. I've made it of basalt, if that makes any difference. And I carpeted it so that I have some peace while I'm building. And I think it's time to test this out. There will probably be plenty of room for improvement on it. But let's see how it works. Anyone? They can't see it. It's too far. Okay, well, maybe I need some trapdoors in. That would make sense. So, I'll work on that. Let's see here. We've got dark oak. Maybe it's just too far. They can't see him. Hey guys, over here. None of them. Well, this part anyway, and maybe I'll have to move the platform that they spawn on. That'll be fun. And there. Okay. So if they could see him, then they'd be running over here, I think. Maybe he's too high. Maybe he needs to be one lower. That just scares me. I don't know. Whoa. Okay. Maybe we just take this out and see what happens. That was it. Now. Okay. Really loud. Let's see what we can do about that. Hostile. Fix up some tools. Need to put in some walls to have a safety rail for this, but for now, this is definitely working. Maybe I should slow down. I may have made the platform too big. Pretty sure we're meeting the mob cap. This XP is causing some lag. Whoa, I can see through the chests. My inventory's filled up. I should put some down. Now the reason we built this was because I was worried about running out of ender pearls before I had a way to do it, so I wanted to get that done because I've got plenty of ways to get XP at this juncture, and mostly I use my villagers to get the XP because they give it to me pretty quick, and I also get supplies out of it. But it's always nice to have an extra source, and it's just fun. Plus, I might get ahead. Of course, that'll probably take about 1,000 kills because that's really rare. These are going to fill up pretty quick. Okay, so there's that. I will put away this. Nope, that one goes in this corner. Put away that. And put away that. This works really nice. It's just too fun. Here I am, back at the Nether Fortress, trying to get more heads. I've got this area that's pretty pleasant for gaining heads. And it's working out. I've got one so far, so not working great. It's not as good as the old one that was in the Soul Sand Valley, but it does spawn them from time to time, and it's working out somewhat well. Just gotta keep the other mobs down. And eventually some skeletons spawn and I go get them. So last time I came home with 5 heads. We'll see if I can maybe top that this time. I've got 1 so far. I already made the pigs mad once, but I did a lap and then they stopped being angry at me. Oh, that's close. Oh boy. So I will keep going with this and we'll see if I survive. So far it's doing alright. I've got 3 heads so far, although one of them is a magma cube head. So I'll keep at it still. It doesn't look like I'm too threatened at the moment. These guys are my bros. Still, for the time being. So I just barely escaped with my life from shooting a zombified piglin, and we got almost 3 stacks of coal, almost 5 stacks of bones, almost 2 stacks of blaze rods, and a few other things. Yeah, I'd say it was somewhat successful. I don't want to go back there soon, but I will go back into the nether. So that's going to do it for today. We have accomplished quite a bit with getting wither roses and completely automating the gold farm, then making an enderman farm, and then going back to the nether to get more wither skulls so that I can replace the ones that I used. This has been quite a busy episode, but we're going to wrap it up here. Remember to do well, do good, and rock on.